5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 5, repeat.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. Has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico.
Alright guys, watch the video while you can. I'm sure it will be removed. Now, STS-80, NASA's space shuttle Roswell, I believe. Look, there's so much UFO activity in this, or on that mission. It is crazy. I mean, what the hell is that? Like I said in my last video, I still don't know. That is a real UFO. But look, these guys are there to release and retrieve the Wake satellite. Okay, they had two different spacewalks scheduled, and they were canceled for unknown reasons. I think they were canceled because of all the UFO activity. Also, shortly after the STS-80, NASA literally said they're going to cancel a spacewalk because of UFO activity, and I'll show that in a future video. But look at this, guys. Look, I'm getting carried away here. What are we looking at? Okay, that's the Canada arm. That's the Wake satellite at the top left. Okay, now I'm going to go, as always, I'm going to go forward, backward, slow motion. We're going to put filters on it. But guys, you have to remember, nothing at all should be maneuvering like that in space, in zero gravity, unless it is under controlled flight. I mean, you'll see the craft. It'll come up off the shuttle. That is the shuttle you're looking at there. Again, that's the Canada arm to the left. And another orb. An orb comes up, and it just shoots off to the left. Okay, now I'm going to show you a picture right there. Okay, that is the actual orb coming around the shuttle. And we'll put a tracer on it. Okay, we're going to do a little track. And then these weird lights back there, these two UFOs and this other little orb up to the right. I mean, again, the whole mission was littered with UFO activity. Okay? We'll try to put a filter on it here. I mean, look at that, guys. And again, you know, okay, let's say something, you know, happened to break away from the shuttle. Okay, let's try to come up with a logical explanation here. It wouldn't go up north and then shoot off to the west at 500 miles an hour. Okay? And in the arrow there, I'm pointing at another UFO. And right there, you can see the actual flight path. Okay, the full flight path traced right there. And also, of course, NASA, you know, they pan away, and that's where you see that little glitch. That's NASA, you know, like always, you know, trying to hide what they don't want you to see. Now, look at that, guys. That is an incredible close-up. That actually took me a long time to create. Okay. And right there, I wanted to show you the little bit of a distortion coming from the craft. Could be exhaust, I don't know. But we'll have another look, and then we'll get to another case here. But there's the Wake satellite up there that they're retrieving. Right here, we'll get another close-up shot. It'll come into frame. NASA pans over. Boom, it takes off. And right there is where they cut the feed. Okay, we'll put a filter on it, give you a very good look, and we're gone. Look at that, guys. Wow. And I just have to remind everyone watching, okay, there shouldn't be anything in space. Now, this object here, I don't know what to make of it. It is not the Wake satellite. Okay, you see a UFO come into frame right there. You're going to see another UFO, and we're going to put a flight tracker on this too to prove to you that it is in fact under intelligent control. Okay? I mean, look at that, guys. Here's what NASA has been hiding. And by the way, the video you're watching now was from 1996. And I want to point out, okay, something critical to the video. Critical information. I'm not adding anything to this footage. All I'm doing is bringing out what is already there. You know, we have the technology now. Look at the flight path there. We have the technology now to bring out detail and information that is buried in older footage, and that's the trick to the channel. If you guys want to know how I do it, that's how I do it. You know, you simply take a video from 1996 that was, you know, filmed on this ancient dinosaur camcorder, and we now in 2020 have the technology to bring out what is hidden. I'm not adding anything to it. I'm simply bringing out what is there. It's like an Easter egg hunt. Okay? We have the filters, the software, the equipment, you know, high-powered computers that can bring out things that, you know, that they recorded, but they didn't even know they recorded it because of the, you know, the old equipment used back in the 90s and even the early 2000s, and that's how we do this, okay? But truly incredible, guys. And that's not the Wake satellite right there, by the way. That is the Canada arm, that little L shape right there. But the craft to the right, the large UFO, is exactly that, a large UFO. Okay? And look at the flight path. Again, that is under controlled flight. Okay, right here. Now, this is quick, okay, but you'll see that little orb going behind the shuttle. I'm going to zoom in for you guys right there. Wow. What in the hell is going on here? And right here, coming up in a minute here, you're going to see these little orbs appear again. Now, doesn't that look like that Tic Tac craft, you know, from the USS Nimitz? Now, I don't know what it is, to be honest, but what I do know is there is a ton of UFO activity. Look at that, guys. I mean, this should literally scare you. Your government, you know, that is funded by taxpayer dollars is hiding this from you. You know, meanwhile, other UFO channels are too busy showing little blinking lights on TikTok. Like, I don't get it. Right there. I mean, you know, again, the whole mission was shrouded in UFO activity. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing from a different mission, but nonetheless very important. Now, this will be included in the upcoming video. Again, clear-cut evidence of NASA hiding the truth from you, from me, from all of us, okay? Look, I'm a very normal, sane, you know, human being. But you can't look at this and tell me that isn't, you know, some type of alien craft, UFOs. I don't know what else to call it, okay? And again, we can bring out detail now that we never could before. You just have to know how to do it. You have to take the time to do it. You have to have the equipment to do it, and I have all of that. But the problem is, like my last video, they remove it. And not for copyright, not for anything like that. Look, I'll make a video later. My channel seriously went under attack, and I'm gonna prove it. I don't mean to sound like some crazy UFO nut. It literally happened. Right there. Look at that, guys. Look at all that UFO activity. And then I believe that is a TR-3B. Okay, at a bare minimum, it is a triangular craft that should not be there. That's over Africa, by the way. Okay, again, another shuttle.